It looks like Huawei will be delaying the Mate X because they want to be cautious, and we also know the other reasons why. The Google Pixel 4 has already been spotted in the wild, and that camera module, yeah, it's big. And Huawei's vice president just confirmed that their operating system is being tested, and the trade war will affect their growth. I'm Jaime Rivera, and TGIF, definitely. But how are you going to celebrate? Because we've got a ton of videos coming. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with deals. Don't you just love it when Apple products get discounted every single day? Right now, iPad Airs are currently on discount, pretty much $40 on Amazon, and you can get your price matched on B&H, obviously if you're in the United States, and primarily in New York, it makes it even easier. Just show the price on Amazon, you'll get the price match, and you can actually even do that at Best Buy. I've tried it and it actually works. Thing about it is iPad Airs, they're really good. Not the best tablets out there, but still really good product. And now let's talk about the Samsung Galaxy S10 5G. I had my recent experience with it. There's a video coming up very soon to show you how it was, but now it's also going to be available on Sprint. Pre-orders begin today. Installment plans are pretty much $40, which is not bad, but the only thing is you'll only be able to get it if you're in a market that supports 5G, and you can see more about that in the link in the description. So far, my experience with Verizon was really good. I'm curious to see how it performs on Sprint. And for those of you that are wondering exactly when you should prepare your wallets for the next generation of hot phones that are coming, think about it as Evan Blass just pretty much tweeted a calendar from Verizon, I believe, that shows us when we should expect these devices. Starting with the Samsung Galaxy Note 10, apparently it's going to be a reality in August, which pretty much matches what happened last year. Then the next iPhones are happening in September, which is fine. But then for Pixels, apparently we're not going to have to wait until November. It seems that we're going to have to wait until October. And I mean, Google pretty much just spilled the beans over what to expect over Twitter, but there's actually more in the next segment. Thing about it is, yeah, set your wallets as everything that we've been covering in the rumors is hot. And hot because of the stoves. And yes, the stoves they are, because, well, we've seen the leaks of iPhones and case molds and everything, but Google pretty much tweeted yesterday that the stove design is a reality. And for those of you that were doubting even Google's own Twitter, well, we've got some leaks of the phone being tested in the wild. It's an anonymous tipster. It seems that the phone is being covered by the typical mesh protector that Google seeds, so it seems legit to me, and now that Google has pretty much confirmed the design, then I guess that out of those three design firms, this is what we should expect. Obviously, there's a ton of curiosity over what these cameras will do. More about that on the Pocketnow Weekly. We just recorded a couple of hours ago. We are really curious as to what Google plans to do with that spectral sensor, in addition to what that secondary camera is going to be. And how about if we talk about the Huawei Mate X? That was one of the foldable tablets that I was really looking forward to, but obviously we know what happened with the Galaxy Fold, and we still don't have a date for that, and AT&T just canceled pre-orders, and so did Best Buy weeks ago. And so the thing about it is that Huawei just announced in a statement that no, it won't be launched in June. They're moving the launch until September. Given all the happenings with the Galaxy Fold, they want to take their precautions. They've actually been testing the Mate X more extensively, and apparently they are delaying the product because of this. I wonder exactly what has the company discovered. We know that there are up to 100 moving parts in that hinge, and the more moving parts makes the possibility of it failing even higher. So yeah, we'll see exactly if it happens in September. And I guess the biggest question is, what operating system is it going to run? As I tested it with Android, and it performed really well. I mean, EMUI worked really well on that product. But obviously, there is so much to wonder right now with everything that's happening that we will keep you posted. And finally, the hottest news today have to do with the future Huawei operating system. We now have a confirmation. In the past, we were only covering leaks over the possible name. Now it's confirmed. It's going to be called Hongmeng OS, at least in China, and it's being confirmed by a company's vice president that it's already being tested in China. Yesterday, we covered rumors that it was being tested by Oppo and other companies. Now, it's now official that it is. And the thing about it is, he didn't provide any details as to how this operating system is better than Android, but he was very clear that the company is proud to use Android, that they really don't want to launch this operating system, that they would rather continue being a company that's part of the Android community, but obviously because of all the things that are happening right now, they're being forced to launch Hongmeng OS as their alternative. And obviously this spurs a ton of questions, and I asked you in the questions down below, I mean, what do you think? If you have a company like Huawei that wants to continue using Android, do you think that Google should figure out a way? Or do you think that Huawei should continue with their plans? Because, I think that because of everything that's happening, it's the smartest thing for them to continue with their plans, even if Google changes their mind. The United States meaning, not Google. We know that the problem is not Google. But then, obviously, the question is, do you think that there is space that this operating system will succeed or not? Because, Huawei has so much scale that I think they will. And I think this could come back and bite Android. But that's just me. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to both our channels, English and Spanish, for more videos like this one. You can also follow us on social media as our extended coverage happens on Instagram. And follow me as well. My personal handles are right here in case of, weird photos and stuff like that. That's me. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week.